back to my channel, or let's just say to the Lively Families channel. As you can see, today I'm all alone. My husband is not here, my kids are not here, because today it's all about me. So guys, do you remember the last video? I told you that I was going to speak about how I came to the Netherlands. So I live in the Netherlands, and I'm going to talk about what it took for me, for us, because I did not come alone. I came with my mother, with my siblings. By that time, my youngest sibling was about, I think he was about 8 months old. And I also have another sister, I also have another sibling who is a little bit younger than I am. But, so, let's get to business. So guys, by the way, before I start this video, I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for taking your time to subscribe. I'm really grateful. We are grateful. We didn't really expect it to go that well, but it did, and that's because of you guys, the subscribers. Remember, we YouTubers, all the YouTubers, we are nothing without the support of our subbies. We ain't nothing without them. Yeah? Yes, we could be something else, but if you want to be a YouTuber, your subbies, people that love what you make, love your videos, those people are very important. So thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah? Big kiss to you guys. It started all in Kenya. I was born in Kenya. Kenya is, by the way, I don't know if any of you have ever been to Kenya before. It's a beautiful country. Like, last year I went back to Kenya, and just the air, the moment we landed, the feeling that I got from within, guys, I can't even explain that feeling. But I think many of you that have lived in a foreign country for a longer time, I think you guys know what I mean. I think you will understand. The moment you land, it's like something comes over you, like something came over me, and I felt home, because Kenya is my home. Even though I don't live there, Kenya will always be in my heart, no matter where I go, no matter what happens in this life. Kenya, right here. The warmth of the people. Guys, it's really hard to talk about this because I normally don't talk about how it was in Kenya, how I feel about it. I don't, because I get emotional. I really get emotional because the things that, just my childhood, everything. I remember in Kenya, you know, this happens to a lot of, I think it happens to a lot of African people in their homes, that sometimes family members will come and live with you in the same home. Other family members, like your nieces, your nephews, or when it's vacation time, then when there's not school anymore, like everybody comes to visit each other. I go to their place, or I remember I used to go, like every summer, Christmas vacation, we used to go to my grandmother's place. Sorry guys that I'm not looking in the camera. Sometimes I tend to like wander off with my eyes. I used to stay with my grandmother for like the whole week. I loved it, guys. Of course I missed my mom and I missed everything at home, but your grandmother, she was like, she's everything to me. She's still alive, by the way, guys. She's getting older, of course, but she's here, she's well, she's okay, she's fine. And we used to stay with her. She used to cook for us. She even used to bathe us, guys, to bathe I and my sister. That that woman, that's a strong woman, a really strong woman. My grandmother, I respect her with all my heart. I will never forget the things she did for me and for my sibling, of course. Like when we were with her, we were treated like, all I can say is that I love that woman. And I hope she is going to be with us for a very long time. Going back to where it all started, I was born in Kenya, born and raised there, till I was about 12. I remember the time that we had to pack our stuff. First of all, we had to say goodbye to all of our friends there at school. That was terrible, guys. That was terrible. I felt so sad leaving them behind, knowing that I will not be able to see them, because by that time we already knew that we were going to come and stay here and live here. So how it really all started, my mother eventually got married to a Dutch guy, my stepfather, to a Dutch guy. He used to work there. My mom was also just working, going on her business, and one day she met him, and we were really young at that point. So she met him, they fell in love, like we all fall in love. We actually stayed in Kenya. We didn't move. My mom didn't really want to move at that time. I didn't really think so. So because we stayed for Kenya for a long time before we came to Holland with my stepfather. Okay, he used to come back and forth, go back and forth, go back to the Netherlands, come back to Kenya, and stay with us for a while, and then go back. Even his parents, late grandmother and late grandfather, may their souls rest in peace, they also came to visit us. So we really had the time to get to know each other before we even. I'm really grateful for my mother for waiting and taking her time and getting to know him and letting him know us, and really like pulling us in. It was about all of us. It wasn't only about her and her being loved. It was all of us. My sister and I and her, we were one, and he accepted us just like that, and that's how we lived actually. So a few years later, I would say, I can't really remember, but because I was really young, guys. I was super young. They stayed together for many years and then got married in Kenya. After getting married in Kenya, by the way, on the wedding day, my mom was like almost giving birth. She was like, I think she was about 8 months pregnant. She got married while 8 months pregnant of my younger sibling, because we are 4 of us, guys. I remember on the wedding day, gosh, guys, we were so nervous, so tired. So when they were taking their vows, giving each other their vows, my younger sister fainted. Like, guys, she actually fainted. So, but we didn't know what the reason. We actually thought she must have been tired, or maybe not feeling, maybe nervous, because it was a big thing then. Like this African young lady, because my mom was really young. She had us when she was really young, getting married to this foreigner, and it was kind of a big thing, which today it's really not, because it's also an interracial marriage. So it was like, but everybody accepted it. It was perfectly fine, no problems with the family members, nothing. It was all okay. And so my sister fainted. She had to be taken home. We had to stay back and continue with the wedding. After the wedding, we all went back home, and at home, we didn't even go to a restaurant or anything, any other place to celebrate or to have our lunch or dinner or anything, or the party. All of this happened at home because remember, my mom was like pregnant. She was like 8 months pregnant. Went back home, ate food they had cooked, guys. Oh, my family, you see, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Some family members, like, the minute we got back, they continued cooking. That morning they were already cooking, like the whole morning, and went to the wedding with us, came back with us, continued cooking, and everybody was served food. We all ate, we laughed, we had fun. All of my mom's friends were there to to support her, of course, to be there for her. And yes, guys, that was the beginning of it. I think from the time my mom got married to the time we came to Holland, it was about like I think like 3 years in between. I'm not really, no, what am I saying? What am I even saying? My mom was 8 months pregnant. Of course, she gave birth the month after, and by the time we got to Holland, my younger brother was about 9 months old, something like that, or 8 months. Can't really, so that's not 3 years. What am I even talking about? So but there was this thing that by the time, so we said, guys, I'm jumping from one story to another story, is because I'm really confused. A lot happened before we came. So we had to say goodbye to all our family members. I was really close to them. Like, my family was like everything to us. Like, we were crying. I remember going to bed every day before we left. That whole week before we took the flight to Holland, I cried so much, guys. I really cried a lot because I was young, guys. I'm leaving my family behind, leaving friends behind. To a child, that's a big deal. My heart was broken, guys. If I think about it now, it's heart-wrenching. Like, I remember my auntie, yes, she's the youngest sister of my mom. I remember, she couldn't stop. She couldn't stop crying, guys. Like, if I think about it now, like, I get like teary eyes. So I really have to keep myself under control. And well, if I don't, guys, then you just have to see me doing the ugly crying, maybe. I hope not. Okay, whew. So we went to the airport, guys. We went to the airport and we were refused entry, guys. We couldn't take that flight to Holland. And believe it or not, I was like, yes. Yeah. I was happy, not knowing why, didn't care why. I was too young to even think about why. No, that wasn't my business. No, I was just happy to go back and see my nieces, my auntie, the one that was crying, and everybody. I was just happy. So I didn't care at that moment. Got back home. Then we were told, they were just looking at, but nobody really told us why we couldn't get we couldn't get that flight. So they explained that my name, wow, guys, wow. But I'm happy that that's how they do things, because yeah, you never know. So my name wasn't written down correctly. Anyway, that was the problem, and we were sent back. We had to correct that the passport wasn't correctly done or something. There was something wrong with it. So went back home. It took another few days to correct everything. Went to the airport. Guys, you won't believe this. Got sent back home again. Again, guys. I'm not even playing. Again. But this time I wasn't like, yes. No, I was like, no, I don't. No, this is not nice anymore, because now it's like going back and then having to say goodbye again, going back, having to say goodbye. So we were sent back home twice. But third time we went, everything was corrected. But this time my mom was really, yeah, she was like really angry. It was a lot. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't even imagine being sent back home again. The third time we boarded the flight. Guys, this was the first time being in an airplane, so I was afraid. I was afraid, guys. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't like it. No, I still don't like being on a plane. I don't know why. To me, that's the most unnatural thing. To me, it's like my freedom has been snatched away from me. I can't do anything. I can't walk wherever I want to walk. I can't go outside, because then I die. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm stupid like that sometimes. So, yes. So I couldn't be free. So to me, a plane it gives me the feeling that I'm nothing. Let's just say that. That's the feeling it gives me. Didn't like it. 9 hours later, I think 8 hours later, we reached to the Netherlands. Whoo, guys. Whoo. The cold. It was in October, guys. The moment I stepped out of that airport, I was like, no, we ain't doing this. No. It's too cold. That's what I said. I remember saying, oh, I was like, oh, it's really cold. Like, the cold was different. I'm used to cold. I know cold. I know at my grandmother's, where my grandmother lives, it could get real cold out there at night. But this cold was different. It ate right through me. That's how it felt. So we went to Amsterdam. So can you imagine the culture shock? That's where we went to live. So that's why I lived for years before moving to other places in the Netherlands. Went straight to not even straight to another went straight to Amsterdam. Guys, if any of you knows Amsterdam, so please comment down below. You know how it felt. I felt, okay, let me just say this. I was raised in Nairobi. That's the city in Kenya. That's the capital city. I was used to the busy things, but I was young, so I wasn't allowed to get. But we went places, and it was quite busy, and we were used to buildings and stuff like that. It wasn't about the buildings or stuff. It was just there was something about it that I wasn't used to, and I had to get used to. It was like, what? Can you imagine being that young, 12 or 13, and walking? Let me take a seat, guys. For those who know Amsterdam, you know what I'm about to say, but I ain't gonna say it. Anyway, that's when we had a walk in Amsterdam, and I was like, I went back home and I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, oh, so this is what they do here. Wow. Guys, don't take me wrong. I love the Netherlands. I do. I live here. My husband is Dutch. I love the Netherlands. I'm used to it by now. But I really learned because I came when I was younger, because there's a difference when you come to the Netherlands or to go to a foreign country when from Africa, being that young, it's different from when you're already like a grown up and have life experience. I didn't have any life experience, but I came when I was 12, 13, so I had the time to experience the whole of the Netherlands. So I have learned, by this time, I have learned how to calm down, to chill. There's no running here, running for this, running for that, wanting this, wanting that. In Holland, you just need to calm your ish down and just go with the flow and be smart. I think I'm gonna make another video of my experience here in Holland when I came from the time I was 13, from the time I was 12 to now. I think I'm gonna make that video. Do you guys want to see that video? Guys, you won't believe this. We came on Friday and on Monday I had to go to school. Exactly, yes. Had to go to school. Went to school. Yes, went to school for the first time. Okay, so the school that I went to, it was a mixed school. So the kids that had just gotten to the Netherlands had to sit in another class for them to learn how to speak Dutch. You know, you have to learn the language, make friends. You need the language. So, and that's what we did. You won't believe this, but the differences between a 12-year-old and a 30-year-old learning a new language, a new language is different, because I learned the language within 3 months, guys. 3 months. But I'll tell you how. I was always in my books, always reading. 3 months, I could speak Dutch. So I was able to have friends. Started making friends and going places, and it's different. Everything changed. Even the way we lived, even the way we ate, the way we talked, the way everything changes. Slowly but surely, everything does change. So we had the chance to do many different things. Not that we didn't have the chance, we couldn't have gotten the chance back in Kenya. We could have, I'm sure of that. But it was just a different experience that we got the opportunity to have. So, and I'm thankful for that, because if it wasn't for my mother's decision and my mother's and her husband's decision to take that leap and take the chances and take that chance to move the whole family to the Netherlands, as you can see, I have my kids, I have my husband, I love them to death. I couldn't imagine, no, I can't even think about it. I couldn't imagine being without them. I just couldn't. So thanks to them, I got to experience this new life, this new lifestyle. And I'm not by any chance trying to say that I couldn't have had a good experience in Kenya. Yes, I had a good experience before I came to. I was happy, but I was also happy here. In a foreign country, you have to get used to doing things differently. So you have to cope and just grab the bull by its horns and then just go. So that's what we did. And I can't say anything. I don't know what maybe I'm leaving something out at this point, but if I am, I'll come back to that on another video. This video is really long, like 30 minutes. Oh my god. I think it's like 30 minutes. I hope now you know me just a little bit better. So, and I hope we can continue being friends. So, no guys, I'm just playing. Guys, I'm thankful for the fact that you're coming back and wanting me to do this video. Soon I'm going to do another video together with my husband this time, and we are going to talk about the cultural differences, you know, because of course we are an interracial couple. So he's Dutch, I'm Kenyan, and of course we have our differences, even though I have lived here for a very long time, because I was raised in Kenya till I was 12. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, guys, if you're gonna watch the video, then please help support this channel so that we can grow together. Like I said before, come, let's grow together. Let's grow together. So why wouldn't you subscribe? Yeah, and let's make great videos together. Let's it's like we are, you know, the thing is, I feel like we, I don't know, I've not been doing this for so long, but I'm really liking it. So, and I'm getting used to it. I'm not that shy anymore, and I feel like I have like friends that I can't really see. Well, some of you I can, but some of you, like, it's like friends. I don't know how to explain it. I think most of the YouTubers know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to end this video here, and thank you again for, I know I've said this 20 times. Thank you guys. Sorry, I'm so stupid sometimes. But I have to be myself. I really have to. I can't be here being fake and all that. I'm saying here, I have to be real from within, because that's the most important thing. When we die, all this perishes, but this, we have to be real. We always have to stay real from within. It's all love here. Yeah? Bye guys.